Sunday marked the home debut of the San Diego Strike Force. A couple thousand folks checking out San Diego's newest Arena League team. There were memorable moments like this. A turnover with another turnover and a lot of excitement, unless, of course, the final score matters like it matters to this man to my immediate left, head coach Burt Grossman, who also happens to be one of the leading opinion makers of our time. Coach Grossman.
Thank you so much.
I was in attendance, and I actually enjoyed myself.
Yeah, you know, it's very entertaining, other than the score. But as you build the fan base, you know, they expect you to win. But right now, it's a new team. It's just entertaining.
All right, we got some video from Sunday.
Oh, God.
Home debut. There were things to work out. Were you just aggravated? You seemed like you were aggravated.
I was a little aggravated with the game day production, I would say, and our defense. And I'm always aggravated with them. But, you know, other than that, I guess you have to manage your expectations. You know, it is a team that's been together 3 weeks, so they get better, a little better.
You were unhappy with the playing surface. The one thing that I noticed, not to poke fun, but have you guys heard of this newfangled piece of a technology? It's called the wireless microphone. I think we have video of it right here. Do we have it attached? Well, anyhow.
Good. I got out of that one.
You know, the referee had to do his calls through. Somebody had to run out with a PA.
Yeah, it was like the old Joe Louis boxing matches where they come under the referee's arm. Oh, there it is. Thank you. And he should learn you go under the referee's arm and go like that. But he's new too.
So those are the things you have to work out.
Yes, and they've corrected those. We got a brand new field now. We got a company to do the video. We got a company to do game day operations. So it'll be a lot different next time.
But afterwards, you know, I grew up in this now era of where coaches talk and say nothing.
Yeah.
That is not Burt Grossman. This is you after the game.
Oh, God.
You know what's funny? They all think they're going to the NFL, and they all talk the game, and they all look the game, and then when the game comes on, the film tells a different story, and that's part of the problem. I inherited the roster, and I'm weeding it out. I weeded 4 people out last week. I assure you I'll weed 4 out this week.
So afterwards, your radio companion, seizing on a blogger's decision, some people didn't like your candor.
Nobody. Everybody in town kind of liked it. It was more the other teams out of town, and the league didn't like it either.
And so, then there are people. Should you be fired? How did you respond to Kaplan's poll?
I didn't respond to Kaplan's poll, but the reality is things need to be changed, and it was right there in front of people. You can't lie to fans, especially in a new organization. You just take responsibility and say it's going to get corrected. I was just showing what everybody else had seen.
Well, here's what I noticed. Because as your friend now, I was in the end zone. I watched the game, battled for the football when it came through the net.
Did you get one?
No, I'm too old. Right. But I couldn't help but notice that you appeared stoic. We have a side-by-side comparison. You know, you reminded us of Tom Landry, who didn't have a lot of emotion.
A little bit, yeah.
Maybe you get a new hat. I say be more alive.
You think so?
Yeah. You know who you should be like? We have video of coaches you should be like. Go ahead and roll the Mora and Denny Green side.
I've seen this.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
That's what you should be trying to go for.
I'm like that in the locker room. I'm very threatening in the locker room.
So you said you fired 4 guys.
Yeah.
All right, fire me. How does that conversation go?
Hey, you know what? It's not working out. The transition from 11 to 8 isn't something you could do. You're not picking up quick enough, and we don't have time for it. I mean, you have to put a product out in the field. People are paying to go. I don't know if they did the first time, but again, they want to see a product, so somebody has to be held accountable. Eventually, I'll have to fire myself.
So when's the next home game?
We play away this week, and then we have a bye week, and then the following week, the 24th, I think.
Yeah. All right, so I'll be there.
Oh, of course you'll be there.
All right, so let's talk quickly. We got 2 other topics. Eric Weddle, I guess he's on the wrong side of 33. He's going to be 34. And this is just life in the NFL, right? He's a great player still, but he costs too much.
And again, you know, it's a youth movement now, so everybody's going with speed now. So he'll fit in the right spot again. Places that play zone, disguise their defense, play small areas of zone like New England. I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up there and had a great year.
Ends up New England.
That's a great year.
And then Antonio Brown, supposedly that trade's going to go down tomorrow. Where's he going to end up?
I like Raiders or the Titans. I did say Bryce Harper would go to the Phillies, too. I know you always come back to my wrong predictions, but my right ones, you just go right over.
That is so unfair. Hey, we got video of Jason Witten's first workout with the Cowboys at age 37. How is he going to fit into their...
hopefully better than he did in the booth. I thought he was terrible.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you know what it is? It's a high bar because Tony Romo was so good his first year that you just forget about Witten.
All right, speaking of the 30-somethings, last night, I'm a diehard Laker fan.
Yeah.
And yet I was surprisingly unmoved by this moment. Maybe it's because I've just never liked LeBron James. Why don't I like LeBron James and I don't get excited about the milestone moving past MJ?
I think people, because it's MJ, and again, people forget that's fourth place. You still have Kobe, you still have the mailman, you still have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but, you know, there's something, MJ's just an original. I mean, the shoes, 30 years later, the best-selling shoes. He's doing Space Jam 2, following him. He does the fadeaway, the tongue, everything. So, I mean, he's a great player, but as long as you're compared to MJ, you're never going to be MJ.
All right, coming up tonight at 6:45, that chair is going to be replaced by the UT's Todd Leonard, who's going to be coming in. He's everyone knows him as a golf guy, but he's going to be talking about have you followed what's going on in Santa Anita?
The death of the horse race?
Yeah, 21 horses. Unprecedented move. They shut down the track, shut down the meet.
Do they know what it is that's causing death?
That's the question I'm going to ask Todd Leonard. And tonight on the ASR, we have a bunch of prep stuff coming your way as we reamp our prep coverage and commitment. Brandon Stone's also down at Hilltop doing an offensive lineman camp. We'll have that for you, too. But right now, the KUSI News and Burt Grossman. Oh, Casey McKinnon's chatting with the Longhorns basketball coach. We'll have all that coming your way in just a short bit. The KUSI News at 6 p.m. is coming up next.